Well, currently I'm in Castle Rock at the Justice Center, and the information that we are receiving a high volume of reports of at least funnel clouds being seen in the area. And right now, the information that we have is there was possibly a tornado that may have gone on the ground, Highway 83 and Greenland Road. We are sending resources, a patrol car in that direction to see if there's any damage or exactly what it is, if anything did occur. But of course, right now we're still obviously we're receiving these reports and we're checking them out as it's occurring.
Sergeant Hanavan, it's a pretty lightly populated area out there in the Greenland area, some large ranchettes and all, but for the most part, we're not talking about a great deal of population, correct?
Yeah, there's definitely larger lots as far as the houses that are in that area. Generally speaking, they are going to be on a lot larger plot of land, many acres, if not even hundreds for some of them. But yeah, so obviously, though, there's still a school that's not necessarily in the immediate area, but there is a school that's off of Highway 83. And so obviously, we want to make sure that everybody's safe, making sure that everybody's taking cover. If people do see anything, then by all means, be sure and call, but don't call 911 to ask any questions right now because we are receiving a very high volume of calls.
Are you getting a sense of the people out there? Is there any sense of urgency or panic with them?
Well, it's like anything. Anytime you see that, I mean, obviously people are going to be very concerned. We want to make sure that nobody gets themselves in harm's way, obviously go in an opposite direction. And really at this point, just kind of avoid those areas. I mean, which is why I know the National Weather Service has put out the alert to take cover immediately. You don't have to go outside to see danger. Make sure that you're staying inside your residence or at least somewhere that is safe in a basement.
And do we have sirens going off at any locations?
We don't have sirens in that part of the county. Actually, we don't have them in Douglas County. So, the National Weather Service is sending the alerts through your TV stations and stuff like that. But we don't have sirens. But obviously, it's still populated roads as far as busier roads between I-25 and Highway 83. So we want to make sure that people are avoiding that area if they can.
Okay. Now, you're no stranger to the small, short-lived tornadoes in that area. It's certainly just the topography tends to lend itself to the formation of these types of storms. Are you getting any reports of hail out of these storms?
I don't know about hail here in Castle Rock. Other than it's you can see I wouldn't say it's dark, but it's definitely cloudy. We're not seeing any hail here as far as in those locations. I don't actually know.
Okay, very good. Well, Sergeant Hanavan, we'll keep a close watch on this from our end. We're showing our viewers the warning areas now. We appreciate your time very much. If you have any additional updates or information, please get right back in touch with us, and we'll share that with the audience. Primary towns affected by this would be the Larkspur area, as well as Elizabeth and Kiowa, and then, of course, the surrounding large lots that people would live on. It's a beautiful part of the state, so we'll hope that it's just a minor bump in the road this afternoon as far as any severe weather to cause any damage. Sergeant Hanavan, thank you very much for your time. Folks, this is the area that is under the warnings. There's two different spots, both of them until 2 o'clock this afternoon. And this is a great opportunity, if you live in these areas, to take a look at our new app, the Storm Shield, which you can get either for your Apple products, your iPhone, your iPad, or for Android devices. Just go to Google Play to get that. And I want to show you, this is live right now. I'm doing it on my iPad in this case, and you see where the tornado warnings are and the thunderstorm cells. So you can follow this very, very closely. We can take the overlay off and just look at the storm cells. And literally, we can take this right down to the point that you'll be able to pick out your lot on the radar screen. It's real time, and it's only $4.95 one-time fee. This is an amazing product to help keep you and your family safe, and certainly keep your children a lot more at ease, because they'll be able to pick this out and see exactly where the storms are. So what we're going to do is we'll keep monitoring the situation. It's going to probably be kind of a chronic situation this afternoon, that we'll continue to have more of these thunderstorms developing. See some of them now. These are not warned on, but north of Deckers. And this is just going to be the type of day that they'll be forming off the foothills and continuing to move back toward the Denver area throughout the afternoon. We do have another sighting now. Dale, if you'd scroll that radar back over near Air Park then in Elbert County, County Road 104 near Air Park, another sighting of a possible funnel cloud.